What's up, everybody? We're back here with some more great one grinding. Our, at this point, weekly Scarecrow live stream. Don't worry, I want to do a more consistent stream soon. Just, been trying to get, like, some videos done, and I finally got them done. Finally got some done that I've been trying to get done for a while. So, yeah. Gonna have some banger videos coming out soon. And that should mean a little bit more streams too. We'll see though. You guys know how I am. Awesome, Andy. Thank you for the 17 months as a tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, for those over on Twitch that are unaware, I have a poll going on YouTube right now to choose what species we're going to be hunting today. And it looks like mule deer is winning. It is neck and neck. Mule deer has 29%, red deer has 25%, boar has 23, wolves have 24. Oh my gosh, this is a close poll. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more time to figure out what you want to see me hunt. We're not going to do whitetail today. I'm kind of burnt out on whitetail. I've killed like 3,200 whitetail the last couple weeks. Getting a little tired of, whitetail deer. So whitetail are not on the poll. What up, Surprising? Thank you for the 5 months as a member, dude. Appreciate that. And looks like notifications are behind a little bit because it's just now popping up the one from monkey.d Valerie from earlier. Thank you for renewing your membership as well. Cade, thank you so much for the super chat. Red deer? We'll see. If it wins the poll, then it goes. But if not, then it doesn't. And it's kind of looking like mule deer is going to be the one that wins. Sneaky Snake, thank you for the 18 months. And Outdoor Below, thank you for the membership as well, dude. How's everybody's day been? Hope y'all been good. Oh gosh, awesome, Andy. That's not good. That's not good. Wait, 131? Yeah, because I hadn't put the moose on there because I hadn't shot it yet. But now that I've shot the moose is on the counter. And then I got another great one yesterday that'll be in a video. You guys will see it soon. LA12, thank you for the bits. Really appreciate that. Hey, Scarecrow, it's been a while, but I finally got my great one pheasant. Around 1,500-ish kills. It's a fabled obsidian. Killing it in about an hour since today's my birthday, and only so many people can say that they killed a great one on their birthday. Nice, dude. That's awesome. But I have the whole thing on video because I was recording just in case. Also, can you please show how many total harvests you have for a whole entire career? I would, but it's not going to be accurate because the Codex has had multiple updates where it broke. Like, the Codex says I have 160,000 kills, but obviously it's not counting ones that I didn't claim. So it's actually higher. The Codex just generally isn't reliable. I have a whole video talking about it on YouTube. If you're an OG player that's had the game for more than like 3 or 4 years and is consistently played, your Codex is probably broken. Okay, I think we've given the poll long enough. Mule deer is still ahead by 5% of the votes. Mule deer it is. Mule deer it is, chat. Let's go to good old Ashki Ridge. What's up, Ender? You nerd. The biggest nerd I've ever seen. Oracly, thank you for the 24 months as a tier 1 sub on Twitch. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing great. Good to see ya. What's the time for muleys again? 15 to 18. There we go, 16:58. Why not? So let's see. We're 20 kills into this mule deer grind. Hopefully we get a quick one. Hopefully we get a quick one. Oh, nice meme, Axolotl. That's awesome. That's pretty freaking awesome. All right, little buddy. You're about to get the smoke. I just hit the blind. Good job, Call the Wild. That hitbox is beautiful. Okay, we got kind of a weird, wonky big dude. You know, reloading before I shot the second deer might have been helpful. But you know what? We're just warming up. We're just starting for the day. I'll cut myself a little slack for that. W hitbox, I know, right? The best. No, I didn't get a great one whitetail. You guys are going to see very, very soon what I got. I'm not going to tell you guys what the great one was that I got. If you guys pay attention to my community tab on my YouTube channel, then you will already know what tomorrow's video is going to be. But for those that have not seen it, tomorrow's video is finally going to be the recreation of our back-to-back 2 different great ones on the same map video that recently hit 1 million views on the channel. As you guys may know, we were trying to recreate it, and I finally got something worthy of it. However, it wasn't a great one. It was not a great one whitetail. Tomorrow's video is taking a great one moose and a super rare whitetail deer back to back on the same map. Then we got a mystery great one that will be out in a couple days after that. It's going to be a fun time. After over a month and a half without getting a great one, I finally broke the bad luck curse yesterday and got that super rare, and then got a different species of great one that you guys will see eventually. Finally broke the freaking curse, man. Feels good. It feels good. Haggis hunt soon, maybe. You never know. You know, I'm not even going to try and claim that guy. He is a waste of time. Big waste of time. I grind red deer on Tiabaroa, checked every zone I have and every lake I have, maybe 10 5s that are bigger estimate than 155, maybe 3 6s that I have to shoot, but just can't spawn 9s. Yeah, really all you can do if you're not getting diamonds is just try to manage it down more. That's really all you can do. Make sure that you're not missing any, you know, check some spots you haven't gone to in a while. Because, I mean, even I have a bunch of level 5s on my grind, and I'm still popping diamonds like crazy. All right, let's smoke this guy. He's kind of facing away. I don't like that. Oh, and also, Andy, if somebody does that, you can time him out or ban him, your choice. Yeah, that's exactly what they mean, Andy. So you can go ahead, time them out, ban them, whatever you want to do. They're obviously just causing trouble. So just yeet them. Do you fish? I do. I love fishing. You have a level 9 bear? Let's go, Big Jim. Or are you saying you have 9 bear great ones? Because I guess I have 9 bear could mean either. What's my favorite great one of all time? Out of all the ones that I've got, I would have to say... Oh gosh, it's a tie between a few. So I've got a really weird 50-50 whitetail deer that has half the typical rack, half a super squished version of the Kinsko rack. That's up there as a top one. I would also say both of my two-tone moose are up there. They gotta be. They gotta be up there. What was your 6,000th diamond? Oh, you guys are gonna see that in either a short or a video soon. I'll give you guys a spoiler of what my 6,000th diamond was, though. So if you don't want to hear the spoiler, mute the stream for the next 10 seconds. But anyway... It was an insane diamond, dude. Oh my gosh, it was a 271.66 basket rack freaking whitetail deer. Like, that is the best I could have asked for diamond number 6,000 of all time. Like, just unreal, dude. Just unreal. I was so freaking happy when I picked that thing up. Oh, a level 9. Gotcha, Jim. Did you tax it? Yes, I did. I did tax it. Oh, crap. Did I miss the bits, LA? Or did you do it twice? Because I read the first one. Oh, no, I did miss the second one. Also, I can never see Scarecrow the same again after watching Scarecrow Uncensored. No longer innocent anymore. P.S. I've been playing for 2.5 years. My total harvest are 41,000. Let's go, dude. And speaking of my Scarecrow Uncensored channel, we're going to be doing another stream there tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So an hour and a half from now, pretty much. And there's a chance we might play Call of the Wild tonight instead of the other games. Six Shot hasn't, like, fully decided. It's Six Shot's, like, birthday. So, you know, Six Shot gets to choose what game we play. Oh, yeah, Mile, for sure. For sure. Time does fly. It's insane how fast it flies. Ooh. That's a pretty boy right there. What's your least favorite Great One Moose combo? Well, my least favorite is one that you can't even get anymore. It's the common quad paddle, because you used to be able to get common furs on them. Great One Moose used to have the basic furs, and oh my gosh, they were disgustingly ugly. I'm so happy that they got rid of the possibility of being able to get a common fur type on a Great One. For Moose, at least, because that was awful. I missed both those shots! Oh my gosh. Let's try that again, because I'm not going to waste time waiting for them to die. I gotta make sure it saves my tent position right here. If you guys have always wondered, like, why sometimes you'll fast travel to a spot, but then it, like, puts you back at a different area when you main menu, it's because it hasn't saved after you fast traveled. So I've found that if you just, like, shoot the ground, you'll see the, like, save icon pop up, so it then saves, like, your last spot. Which is very convenient if you don't want to get yeeted around to, like, a previous location you were at. Holy, Border! With the 5 gifteds! Thank you, Border. Appreciate that. Absolute freaking legend. Border the legend with the 5 gifteds. What were the last 2 great ones? I'm not going to tell you guys the last one, but the one before was our moose that we spawned a month and a half ago. If you guys didn't know, I don't put anything on the counter until I've actually killed it. So if it's like just been spawned and it's on the map, then it's not going to be on the counter yet. So one of those that's new on there is the moose, because I don't add it until I've actually taken it down. What do you think about the Broncos? I think without Bo Nix, they're going to have a very rough time. That's what I think about them. I think they are going to struggle with Stidham starting. I don't know. I mean, the coaches seem to believe in Stidham, but I don't think anybody else does. Yeah, Patriots did make it to the championship, Zach. We beat the freaking Texans. It was beautiful watching CJ Stroud throw 4 interceptions. Also, Marcus freaking Jones just making plays on, like, every single drive, it seemed. You know, Marcus Jones doesn't get talked about a lot because Christian Gonzalez is arguably the best, well, one of the best corners in the entire NFL. So Marcus Jones kind of gets overshadowed. But Marcus Jones has made more big plays than Gonzo this year. I mean, part of that is because nobody wants to pass to Gonzo because he's such a lockdown corner. So, you know, the other corners get passed towards more. But Jones is always making big pass breakups, getting picks like crazy. He's got 2 pick sixes on the season. He's also a phenomenal punt returner. Marcus Jones has been so good, man. Stroud is washed. Dude, Stroud, I don't necessarily think Stroud is washed, but I think he can't handle the pressure of the playoffs. And he's also not great in bad weather conditions. If he's playing, you know, at home in their dome, then he's fine. But Stroud just does not do good under pressure and in bad conditions. What's my favorite team? The Patriots. Yeah, Lamar is pretty phenomenal. It's unfortunate that he was hurt most of this season, so he didn't really look like his normal self. How are you today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Welcome to the stream, DLD. Drake May MVP. It's tough, man. It's very tough between May and Stafford. Because, like, arguably, May has had better, like, I guess more impressive stats throughout the season. But Stafford has been more consistent and has had more touchdowns. So it's a toss-up. Either of them could win MVP. Either of them could win it, and I think whoever wins it, people are going to be pretty happy. I think either of them could deserve it pretty well. I think the Seahawks and the Patriots will make Super Bowl, mostly because the Seahawks beat the crap out of the Niners the other day. Yeah, there's a high chance that that's going to be our Super Bowl this year. Although, not going to lie, Rams could definitely beat the Seahawks. It could happen. It could happen. And I mean, Broncos could beat the Patriots. It's unlikely with Stidham starting, but it could happen if their defense really shows up. But I mean, we just beat the best defense in the NFL, so if Stidham isn't insane, they are going to struggle against the Patriots. Especially if Kayshon Boutte is doing those crazy catches again. Booty Man's insane. Where is the one that I usually have in this zone? Guess no respawn there today. So rude. Luke, thank you for the 13 months as a member. Really appreciate that, dude. Hope you're doing amazing. Thoughts on the Bears? Impressive. I did not think they would make the playoffs this year. I thought they were going to struggle. But they somehow managed to make it. And also that throw by Caleb was insane. Oh my gosh, man. Like, even though the Bears lost. Gosh, dude, that throw was crazy. There's not too many quarterbacks that could make that throw. Oh, did I miss 5 more gifteds? Did I? Oh my gosh, I did. Border, thank you for another 5 gifteds. Thank you. Appreciate that, Border. Absolute legend. Snakey with the 16 months. Thank you, dude. What's your favorite Mule Deer combo? That would be like Pedal Puff Classic Rack or Pedal Puff Sack Rack. Either of those. It's in a video, Aid. Check out the video and please stop spamming my chat repeatedly. Haven't played Call of the Wild for a couple days because my controller won't turn on. That's not good. Might be time to get a new one if it's not turning on. All right, nothing there. I feel like Josh Allen could do something like that. Josh Allen, man, I don't know what to think of him. It's like they keep coming up short. They keep coming up short. And it's like you can't even fully blame the rest of the team because Allen turned the ball over 4 times. Border with another 15 gifted subs. Holy crap, Border. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, that's 400 all time. Let's go, Border. Absolute legend. Huge supporter of the channel. Really appreciate that, dude. That's crazy. That is so crazy. $600+ wolves. Lots of diamonds now. Nice sibling attitude. That's awesome. Josh was selling just a little. He was. Not as bad as Stroud, but a little bit. That fumble before half was awful, man. That fumble before half was like one of the worst things I've seen from Josh Allen. Like, I was watching it with Jivers and Johnny, And I remember when that happened, I just yelled out, "What are you doing? Why would you do that?" Because it almost looked like he just threw the ball. It almost looked like he just yeeted it out of his hand or it slipped or something. That was a terrible fumble, man. That was rough. Although I am kind of happy that they lost because obviously as a Patriots fan, I hate the Bills. I like Josh Allen, but I hate the Bills. So, and I also think the Broncos are easier to beat than the Bills. So I am quite happy that we're going against the Broncos, and it's even better that they don't have Bo Nix starting. It is like best case scenario for the Patriots. Smoke. Oh, it stopped right before I shot. That was going to be perfect if it just kept walking. Broncos are screwed going forward. Yeah, I don't see Stidham bringing them to the Super Bowl. I just don't see it happening. If Bo Nix was starting, I could see Broncos beating the Patriots. But without Bo Nix, yeah, good luck. Yes, Grim Reaper, I stream simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch. Every time that I'm live on Twitch, I'm always going to be live on YouTube as well. What do you think of the Super Bowl? So I think at this point, due to the injury to Bo Nix, I think Patriots are going to be the AFC team. And gosh, it could be Rams or Seahawks. I think most likely it's a Patriots-Seahawks Super Bowl. But I mean, Rams, they're really good too. It all depends on like, really which defense plays better between Seattle and the Rams. Hope there's a great one coming. Hopefully. A quick little great one on the mule deer grind would be quite awesome. Welcome to the stream, Trisha. I got tons of different guides on the channel, Jody, if you want to learn to HM. Scarecrow bad, lol. What's the best animal to get money from? There's a lot of them that are pretty good. Obviously, like wolves give a lot of money and can be hunted pretty effectively if you do drink zones. What else? Let me think. Trying to think of what else would be like really good money. Black bear are good. Red deer are good. It's all dependent on like what you find to be easier. I doubt we'll see any streams with KG Crazy Frog. He doesn't really stream. He streams on very rare occasions, so it's unlikely you'll see another stream with KG. You'll see videos in the future, but he doesn't really do streams much. Not really his thing. No, DLD. No, he's not my cousin. It's just a joke at the beginning of the video. It's like calling somebody your homie or your brother, you know? They're not actually your brother, but you know, you call them your brother. Oh no, Trisha, that's rough. That bighorn is big. It is. It was a pretty big one, but I'm not really too worried about bighorn right now. I mean, it's going to be on our map until we kill it, so we can get it a different time. I'm focused on the muleys right now. You spined a great one, mule deer. Oh no, JJ. Rip. What's the difference in steel and lead birdshot? I assume you're talking about the 20 gauge. As far as I know, there is no difference. It's just like a aesthetics difference. Just a visual difference for those that wanted, I guess, a more realistic type of birdshot to hunt with. Because, like, certain parts of the world, you got to use steel. Other places allow lead, you know. They just added that for the fun, you know. How many kills are you into the muley grind? 37 kills. Those stupid freaking wolves, man. Thoughts on fabled silver fallow deer? Great one. I like the fabled silver. With fallow, it really depends on what antlers are on their head, though. Like, if it's a silver spoon, ew. If it's a silver Irish elk rack, eh. If it's a silver typical, whew, oh my gosh. If it's a silver blade, same thing. Beautiful. It's all dependent on what antlers they got. How much do you play? Quite a bit. I have about 8,400 hours in Call of the Wild on this account. Welcome to the stream site, Call of the Wild. Oh, nice. Trash Call of the Wild Hunter. Nice. I have 57 whitetail drink zones. Can I start my grind on late? You can start your grind at any time. I start mine the second I find the first zone. Everybody does it a little bit differently. I always prefer to start grinding the second I have my first zone. Because I feel like if you're not grinding from the beginning, then that's time wasted where you could be accruing kills towards your great one, you know? But everybody does it different. Like, some content creators will tell you to find all your zones first. Others will say start hunting the second you find your first zone. I always prefer the hunt as soon as you can method. Because then while I'm finding my zones, I'm also getting kills towards that great one. And like whenever you've got like the beginning of a grind on a species that you haven't hunted on that map, right? There's always going to be a bunch of animals that move around as you hunt them. Better to get that out of the way early, so you don't have to worry about it as much later. Because like regardless, you're going to have to move around, bounce from zone to zone, find where the bouncers go and stuff. So I've always just found it to be more efficient to hunt from the very beginning. Just starting the Great One boar grind. Any tips? Do the grind on Scotland and use feeders. Feeders are so good for the boar grind on Scotland. It is the only thing really that has made it. Oh my gosh, what the heck, dude? Why are they fleeing? Wait. Are they spawning too close somehow? Oh, it's the freaking wind. Wait, this zone was never like this, though. I never had issues with this zone before. Accidentally clicked a middle mouse as I shot. Where's the other one, man? There he is. Oh, there's another one. Well, this is frustrating that they're just spooking off every time we go here now. How does that happen, man? We literally, like, never had issues with this zone. But, you know, we hadn't really hunted this area since the update because we hadn't hunted many mule deer since the update hit. Just ignore them, Brendan. If you guys didn't know, if somebody in chat is annoying you, you can click on their name in chat and you can block them. And you'll never see their messages again. So if somebody's annoying you, you can block them. Because obviously, like, sometimes it's not necessarily a ban-worthy thing or a timeout-worthy thing. But, you know, sometimes you just don't want to see someone talk. So if you're getting annoyed by somebody and they're not getting, like, timed out or anything, blocking them is going to be your best bet. How many kills does it take for a great one? Oh, there's really no way to tell. It can take anywhere from just a couple of kills to tens of thousands. There's a lot of RNG involved. Usually it's going to be at least a few hundred. Most times it'll be over 1,000. Unless you have like insane HM, then you tend to get short grinds more often. Long story short, it's one of those things that varies. Okay, we got a buck here this time. Come on, buddy. Lackey, thank you for the tier 1 6 months in advance on Twitch. Appreciate that. Absolute freaking legend. I didn't get so many diamonds. I only have 5. I use herd management, which increases the size of your respawns. So, for example, the way it's done essentially is you only shoot the big ones. You don't shoot the little guys. So, for mule deer, I don't shoot any level 2s at all. You only shoot the 3s and above, and eventually you get so many 2s on your map that the remainders just start spawning larger. For whitetail, like, you only shoot level 2s and 3s. You don't shoot the 1s. And then over time, after hundreds and hundreds of kills, eventually you'll start seeing more diamonds show up. I've got more in-depth, detailed guides on my YouTube channel, so definitely recommend checking them out if you want to learn more. But that's essentially like the quick of it. And the more experience you get in the game, the more the easier it's going to be to find diamonds, just because of like the experience. Like when I first started, I didn't get diamonds hardly at all. Then after a while, I just started to learn all the ins and outs of the game. In the early days of the channel, it was multiplayer hopping that got me the majority of my diamonds, and what I would just do is go to multiplayer and I'd go to my favorite hotspots and just check them on different servers until I found diamonds or rares there. Nowadays, I get most of my diamonds through hunting my own maps using herd management. Yes, Magpie are very busted right now, Curtis. Friends, thank you for the 7 months as a member. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing great. Which map was my first great one? It was a whitetail off of Rancho del Arroyo. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, B-Daburrito. Anytime you can get multiple rares within 100 kills, that's really good. Just got my diamond magpie. It's so stupid. Yeah, they're very bugged. They're very bugged right now. I'm just avoiding them completely because they are so broken. All right, later, Mr. Bingus. Just join. What are you going for? We're hunting for mule deer right now. Chat voted for mule deer at the beginning of the stream, so that's what we're hunting. Thanks, the boys. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoy them. What's the best map for a great one, moose? Personally, I like Layton Lakes the best because it has the lowest population of moose, which means if you're herd managing, it's going to take way less time to manage them. And they only live on half of the map, so it makes it pretty easy to find all your zones. Nice, M22, that's awesome. What type of super rare was it? What's my favorite bird to hunt? Probably pheasants. Pheasants or woodcock. I really like the woodcock. Oh, and also the capercaillie. They're fun. What's your opinion on the Titans' new coach? I don't know. I don't see it as a crazy hiring. I think my brother said it best. Now they might get 5 wins instead of the like 3 or 4 they got this year. Maybe they'll get 5 now. It's probably going to be an improvement, but not like a crazy one. When's the next haggis hunt? No clue. I kind of just do those in the moment whenever I feel like it. I don't really have like a scheduled time I do haggis hunts. It's kind of just like, oh, I'm feeling like hunting a haggis today. Or, oh, I feel like shooting mule deer today. Yeah, the Harbaugh signing was definitely the most notable one. Like, that's one where you're like, okay, this could be a difference maker for them. How many kills are you at? 45 on this grind. Boop. Boop. Sorry, little guys. What great one do you have the least of? Red fox and boar, because I don't have any of those. So they're tied for my least with 0. Now, the least of ones that I actually do have would be... What species would it be, actually? I'm trying to think. Probably wolves? Because I only have like a few wolves. The boys, 10150. Thank you for the tier 1 sub on Twitch. Appreciate that. Did you get the Great One Wild Boar? Sadly, no. No Great One Boar yet. I am like 3,200 kills into that grind with nothing. Although I've kind of split my time between that and whitetail and a little bit of red deer. So, I mean, I could be much deeper into that boar grind, but after I hit like 2,500 kills, I started wanting to mix it up a little bit so I wouldn't drive myself insane. The Goats, 4615. Thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Double booped. Think I killed both? Thoughts on moving my fox grind to Scotland? I've been told by a few different people that it's really good. As far as I understand, like, there's a much higher density of fox on Scotland, so like you're gonna see a lot of them. And they have a relatively limited area. I think like only half the map, maybe a little bit less. But if you're hunting on like Salsvisen, obviously there's gonna be less fox, but it's also a much smaller area to search. So it really depends on like what you value more. I kind of think it's pretty nice to have such a large population on Scotland for fox. Normally, I want as small of a population as possible for Great One grinds, but because fox are just rough in general, I feel like having more of them to shoot might be better. How long will I be live? I'll be live on this channel till about 5 p.m., so like an hour from now. And then I'm going to be going live on my second channel, Scarecrow Uncensored, where we might be playing more Call of the Wild with the homies. If not Call of the Wild, it'll be whatever game Six Shot chooses, because Six Shot had a birthday, and so he gets to choose a game. You missed it, Mr. Bingus. We've done many of those. Just gotta dig through the channel and find them. Type in Scarecrow kaleidoscope goggles. It'll pop up. To start the Great One Boar grind, I have feeders. I'm on Scotland. Do you have any tips to get the Great One faster? I mean, I still don't have a Great One Boar, so I don't really got any tips for faster Great One Boar. I can't even get one myself. I mean, it's just like the general tips you'd hear with anything else. Like, herd management is always like the best way to go if you want faster grinds. The higher the HM, the more chances of those lower kill count grinds happening. And last but not least, for the boar grind specifically, feeders are definitely the way to go. If you're not utilizing the post feeders, definitely do that, because you can cover more groups of boar when you're using your 8 barrel feeders plus your 8 post feeders. Because for some reason on Scotland, you can place 8 of each. Like, you can place 8 post feeders and then 8 of the other ones. So highly recommend using that. Just keep in mind, we don't know if it's intentional or if it's a bug, so it could get changed in the future. Just keep that in mind if you're going to use it. We're not 100% sure if it was an intended change. What's up, Baja Brock? No, I got them yesterday, Jared. Well, one of them you've already seen because it's the, oh gosh, what's it called? It's the moose. I didn't have it on the counter because I hadn't killed it yet, but now that I've killed it, it's on the counter. The other one is a surprise, and you guys will see it soon. In probably 3 days from now. Hey, look, they didn't spook this time. Yay! I thought it was weird that they spooked last time. It was really strange. Got a fabled silver. Rack looks like a regular rack, but way bigger. Oh, the typical rack. Typical rack is nice. People call it typical rack, big rack. You'll hear both of those names thrown around quite a lot for it. All right, later, Mr. Bingus. Don't see any buck over there. I'm really curious if I should shoot a couple more 2s. Because, like, I like being able to kill more per run. But, like, we've got such a good diamond rate for the mule deer that I don't know if it's worth it. Like, we get crazy diamond rate. We've had 4 diamonds in 53 kills on this grind. And obviously a better rate throughout all the grinds combined. Or not a better rate, but, you know, about the same throughout the last few grinds. I don't know if I want to shoot any more 2s, but I do want to have more to shoot per run. Because I feel like the fact that I'm only shooting like 10 per run, not giving them enough time to all respawn. Look. This group decided to show up this time. Nice. That's pretty neat. Oh gosh, there's 2 here. There was 2 there. I never see 2 here. Usually it's just 1. Nice, Philip. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes, Wes. If you're not spam resetting time to get them to show up, then yeah, you're going to have some that don't show up. The only way that I can get all of my herds shot each run is to spam time resets until they show up. But obviously that gets kind of expensive. You got a super troll? Oh no. Oh no, that's the most painful, man. That's always so painful. Yes, Crazy Frog. I've heard of him. He was in a few of my streams a while back. Did like the biggest membership, asked for a collab, and then never showed up again. Never showed up after that. Kind of gave me like a little bit of a... What's the word? Kind of felt a little odd to just show up, do a big membership, and then ask for a collab, and then never come back again. Just didn't feel right to me. He does make some funny content, though. I've seen some of his shorts. Pretty good content. For the Great One Boar, should I do HM or not? I would recommend it because without HM, you get like practically no diamonds showing up. It's very tough to get diamonds without HM for the Wild Boar. Hey, buddy. What's the easiest grind? Oh gosh, it's got to be between a Ski Ridge Mule Deer, Yukon Wolves, or potentially Scotland Red Deer. I haven't done Scotland Red Deer myself, but everybody's telling me it's easier than Tiabaroa. Yep, Tiabaroa Fallow is also a really awesome grind to do if you want an easy one. I mean, keep in mind, there's no such thing as an easy Great One grind. It's always going to have challenge. But those ones that were just mentioned, those are like some of the easiest. Probably the best way to say it. Like, they're the easiest, but there's really no such thing as a super easy Great One grind. Unless you, like, have been doing it for a while and just know everything there is to know about HM and grinding. Yeah, Goats. We talked about it earlier. It's been like that since the update. Pretty crazy. Pretty massive bug. Yeah, I know Jivers has been loving the Red Deer grind on Scotland. Jivers got like a super rare off of it. Definitely seems like an awesome grind. No, I don't play American Marksman. I haven't played it since the last video I made, which was years ago, because they just aren't updating the game enough. And when they do, it's like not anything I'm interested in. Jared, thank you for the 29 months as a member. Let's take that guy down real quick. And anything over here? Nope. Glad you got the Great One Moose. What was the rat combo? Because I didn't see a live stream or video about it. Congrats on the 2 great ones. There's a video about it, and there's also a stream where we found it. They were both from the end of November, though. So we spawned that moose a long time ago, and I've just been saving it to try and recreate our 2 different great ones back to back on Leighton video. And then I finally took it down yesterday because I got a whitetail that was good enough for the video to spawn. In fact, I would say it was better than what the original had. So we finally took it down. But that's probably why you're not seeing a video, because the video is like over a month old. I think the video is titled like, can we get 2 great ones back to back or something like that. It's probably titled something like that. Been so long, I can't remember what I titled it. Oh, nice, Lucky. That's some pretty good diamond rate right there. I don't even know who that is. FLX. I have no clue who that is. I don't really do collaborations with people that I'm not super familiar with. Because I like to get to know someone before I actually collab with them. I've had too many experiences in the past where like I did collabs with people and then they turned out to not be as good of a person as I thought they were. So nowadays I'm like super picky with who I collab with. Because I've just had too many people in the past that have like only wanted the collab for the clout. And they weren't actually trying to like, you know, have a good time and hang out. Which is why nowadays I really only collaborate with people like KG, Splinter, obviously like my super consistent collaborators like Caitlyn and Nate, you know, the homies. I'm pretty picky nowadays with collabs. Would you collab with this small YouTuber named Big Rig? I don't know. That guy's kind of a nerd. Oh, gotcha, FLX. I don't really do TikTok content that much. I really only post to TikTok during updates. Chicken nuggets or chicken stars? I mean, it's all chicken. Chicken is chicken. I mean, personally, I like crispy chicken strips better. Or like popcorn chicken. Ooh, popcorn chicken. Yummy. That stuff's fire. I play on PC, Goobiest. We need another prehistoric hunt content. The last time I tried to play it, I was having rough performance issues with it. I tried to play it with the last update, but I was just getting such a low frame rate that it made it really hard to enjoy it. I mean, part of that's my own fault because I have a 1440p monitor, which is more intensive than 1080p. And when a game isn't like the most optimized in the world, like running it at a higher resolution is going to always hurt performance. But yeah, that's the only reason I haven't done any prehistoric hunt content recently is just performance issues. What's the easiest diamond to get? Let me think. I would say Wildebeest is up there. Blue Sheep is up there. Oh, gosh, what else? I'm blanking. I know there's some others. Red Deer seems pretty easy, to be honest. Why did my Lions give up Carlton Davis? I wish we kept him. I'll be honest, Justin. He did really good against the Texans. However, he has had more pass interference calls this year than anybody else on the team. Oh my gosh. Carlton Davis loves to get pass interference. And he also had 0 interceptions until last week's game. So I wouldn't be too sad that you guys lost him. I kind of feel like we paid too much for him since he just keeps getting penalties. He's just getting penalties galore. But he did come up big for us in the postseason. 2 picks against Stroud was nice. Nice, Rid Gamer. That sounds fun. Hey, little guys. Got a couple of buckaroos there. What's the best gun in the game? That depends on what you're hunting. There's obviously different species. You're going to need different guns. My personal favorite, just as an overall most enjoyable gun to use, most effective gun, it's got to be this one right here, the Arzina 300. I use this thing for everything. Pretty much if it's not a diamond or a diamond potential, I'm blasting it with the 300 AR. Just absolutely laying them flat. Then someone like this that has a chance at diamond, he gets the 308 treatment. Patriots Seahawks are running it back to the Super Bowl. I would not be surprised if that's the Super Bowl we get. That honestly is the Super Bowl that I want to see. We're going to get destroyed by the Seahawks, but at least it would be a cool rematch to one of the most memorable moments I've ever seen as a Patriots fan. Like, that was one of the happiest moments ever, was seeing Seattle throw that interception at the goal line. Ah, good memories. Good memories. Good times, man. So I really want to see Patriots Seahawks. 8-year-old me lost like $100 because of that pick. Oh, man. Why not the 7 mil? Because the 7 mil's a bolt action. Pretty much any bolt actions, they're never going to be a top gun for me, just because they fire so slowly. And like 7mm, it's strong. It's definitely strong in Call of the Wild, but the Hansen 30-06 is about as strong, and it's semi-automatic. The Arzina 300, though different class range, fires faster and is more strong. I love seeing the Patriots lose, honestly. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. But as a Patriots fan, I love seeing Dolphins, Jets, and Bills lose. Oh, and the Giants, because screw the Giants. It sucks, because I like Scatterbo and Dart, but I hate the Giants. Memorable pain. Oh, gosh. You know, most of you know this. I live in Oregon, so a lot of people here are Seahawks fans. All of my friends, for the most part, growing up were Seahawks fans, except for a few. And oh my gosh, it was so great to be able to just rub that victory in their faces. What the heck did the Giants do? Eli Manning, Super Bowl, beat the Patriots. That's what they did. That's what the Giants did. It's like one of those rivalries outside of the division that always gets heated every game. I mean, we saw the last Patriots-Giants game. Christian Ellis was out for blood. Just got done playing Call of the Wild? Nice, Eat Life. Hope you had a fun time. All right, Hunter. Find me the blood. I don't care if they're in your division. The Jets never hurt anyone. Yeah, for some reason, I hate the Jets more than the Bills and Dolphins. I don't know why. There's something about the Jets that I just don't like them. I feel like the Jets are my most hated team. Then the Dolphins. Then the Giants. Then the Bills. Those are like my top 4 most hated teams. You should get into Ark again. I actually just played it a couple nights ago and last night. I'm starting to get back into it. My brother just got Ark, so been trying to get back into it so I can play with him. Welcome back, Lil Enderman. How do you feel about the Patriots losing Stephon Diggs? They didn't lose Stephon Diggs. What do you mean? Oh, nice, Braden. Yeah, I've definitely considered getting back into Ark, doing some streams and stuff with it. It might happen in the future, Nox, for sure. Oh, man, Ender. I like the Patriots because of the colors. Dude, when I was a kid, that was the reason why I picked them as my team. I was like, oh gosh, how old was I? I was probably like 12 or 13 years old. And I was like, I like the America team. They got America colors. I like that. And that's how I chose the Patriots as my team. And then it turned out they were pretty good too. I just remember on Madden NFL 2004, it was my first ever football game. And I was like, man, I'm going to go through all these teams and I'm going to see which one looks the coolest. And I just picked the one that looks the coolest. And then it turned out that I really liked the players as well. So it was a good choice for young Scarecrow. 12-year-old Scarecrow knew what was up. What zone are we at? That one. Okay, so we got to go here. Yeah, build fish. Peak Madden. Dude, Madden 04 was so good. It was so good. Boop. My uncle picked the Jets for his favorite color and has been a diehard Jets fan his entire life. Whole family feels so bad for him. Yeah, it's rough. The Jets have had a very rough time in the NFL, pretty much forever. They've only had a few like good years. That was mainly like when they had Mark Sanchez. Crazy Frog, I already responded to your message. I said, what do you mean? Patriots didn't lose Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs made like a huge touchdown catch in that last game. And I highly doubt we would cut him after how good he's performed this year. The only thing that could happen is if he's found guilty in his court case, then obviously he wouldn't be able to play. But from the evidence that they've shown right now, the case has a lot of holes in it. Unless there's just evidence they have not shown yet, which I'm sure is the case. I'm sure there's definitely evidence they haven't shown, but from what we know now, it seems like it's all just like, oh, I said he did this. And because that the person's pressing charges, they're like, well, I'm telling you he did this. I haven't shown any proof yet. Obviously, like, everything is alleged until it actually goes through a trial. But it seems to me like it might be kind of a BS type case. Obviously, though, we'll find out soon enough. That's what you meant was the court case? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think too much is going to come out of that. I think the Christian Barmore case is a little bit more serious. Because from what I've heard, it seems like Barmore's case, there's a lot more evidence against him. I'm curious to see what happens with them, though. But I mean, we kind of know how the NFL and just like famous people are in general. Like, even if both of them got convicted, they'd probably only serve like very light sentences or maybe not anything at all. As famous people. What's the case about? Okay, so there's two different cases, right? There's the Stephon Diggs case, and then there's the Christian Barmore one. I believe for Christian Barmore, it's like alleged assault against his... Oh gosh, was it his sister or his girlfriend? It was one or the other. And then for Stephon Diggs, apparently his like private chef said that he attacked her. I think she said that he hit her or something. But from what we've seen, like there really isn't too much evidence yet. It's just a lot of like hearsay right now. So obviously don't want to jump the gun on either of the cases because we haven't seen like any evidence put forward, or not much evidence at least. It was his GF? Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, from what I understand, the Barmore case has more like evidence against him than Diggs's case does. So from what I remember, it's been a few weeks since I watched the videos breaking it down. But with Diggs, essentially like his chef is alleging that, you know, he hit her. I think she's alleging that he like, what was it? Was it that he hit her, or was it that he like strangled her? That's what she's alleging, is that he attempted to strangle her. But there's no like pictures of bruises from what I understand. There's also, oh, that's a big boy. And she also like originally said that she wasn't going to press charges. And then like 1 week before the playoffs, she's just like, never mind, I'm going to press charges. That's why I kind of feel like that one, it's a little more like of a shaky claim. Like, I don't think it's a guaranteed that he did that. Obviously, we don't really have all the details, so it's impossible to guess. But I do feel like that one is just so conveniently timed. Like, if he did it, why did you tell the police that you didn't want to press charges? And then magically right before the playoffs, you're like, never mind, I'm pressing charges. I don't know. That one just seems like a little odd. Yeah, I saw it was a 341. It was a big boy. We've already got a 342, though. I'm pretty sure. Before I claim anything else, though, let's go to the Trophy Lodge. Actually, no, there's going to be spoilers. Okay, I'm going to hide the screen, and then I'm going to look in the codex to see if I've got one larger. Because I do not want to spoil it. Okay, there we go. Now I will take a look and see if I've got a 341 or larger. Why? Because I've got spoilers in my codex. Or not codex, Trophy Manager. I don't want you guys to see what great one I got yesterday. Or what the super rare is for tomorrow's video. I'm not going to spoil it. Okay, let's see. Deer, location, Ski Ridge. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a 342.6. I've got a 340.6. I've got a 340.4. I have a 340.6 again. I have a 342.67. Yeah, I'm not going to tax that 341. Not worth it. At this point in my lodges, like, I don't need more clutter unless it's, like, a really awesome trophy. I got too much in my Trophy Manager already. When can I stream Call of the Wild the Angler? I probably won't anytime soon. I mean, they abandoned the game. I really have no interest in going back to it if it's not going to get updates to fix a lot of the issues. Who the Patriots play this week? The Broncos. And the Broncos don't have Bo Nix. They have Jarrett Stidham starting. So I kind of think the Broncos are potentially going to lose to the Patriots. If they had Bo Nix, it would be a much closer game, I think. Now, obviously, Broncos could still do it 100%. They could still beat the Patriots because they have a good defense. And if they just shut down Drake May and make him fumble 4 times like the Texans did, then they could potentially win. Broncos still could win it, but I find it really tough to think that Jarrett Stidham would bring them to a Super Bowl. Like, no thing. Nah, I don't think Stidham's gonna do it, man. Not with how the Patriots defense has been playing recently. Patriots defense has been lights out recently. I don't right now, Shark, because there's a lot of unfortunate unfortunate instances of like people using mods and like ruining your account. So I don't really do multiplayer with anybody that isn't a close friend. Okay, now that I'm looking at the time, I think it's time that we go ahead and end this stream right here. However, I'm going to be sending you guys over to my second channel because we're going to be doing a second stream at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 24 minutes from now. So I'm going to send y'all over to the second channel. We're probably going to be playing Call of the Wild, but I don't know if they've like changed the game. I think we're playing Call of the Wild on the other channel. No, you're not muted, Ghost Shots. There's just 700 people in here, so obviously I'm not going to see every message. Yes, we're going to be streaming on Scarecrow Uncensored. Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping in. I'll chat with y'all in a little bit.